Hello everybody, Piggington Games here with a brand new video. I have no arrows. This is a great start to a video. Now I know what you must be thinking. This is Piggington's house. And if you're thinking that, you're wrong. I would not build this house. I would not build it because I would not build this house because it's not mine. But yeah, this is the new Minecraft server called the Windex SMP, I think. I don't know the name and I don't think anyone really does. But it's really fun and we kill phantoms to start our YouTube videos. It's amazing. But anyway, welcome to the Windex SMP. My good buddy Windex made this SMP and was kind enough to invite me to join. And I'm like, can I make YouTube videos? And he's like, yes. So I'm like, I get to have fun and YouTube content. He's like, I guess so. So, we're here now with our buddy Phantom here that's about to die. Come here. I'm just so skilled, you know? Is there another one? So now, I know what you also must be thinking. This is where Piggington lives. And if you're thinking that, you're wrong again. I wouldn't live here. This isn't my style of home. I wouldn't live here if I was paid. Even though I technically kinda do live here, because I built that house, but that house is trash. It even burned down and didn't like itself. Come here. Come here, come fight me, bro. Okay. We're done with that. And we're gonna go over here, and we should probably tell you some stuff. One, that phantoms love attacking me. Two, you can get spawners if you silk touch, and this is a blaze spawner, and this is a spider. Now, this can be perfect timing to say the next one. Now, come here. There's one other thing that's actually not one. There's many things we've added. But one of them we might be able to get from killing these. Now, come here. I'm not dying to a phantom at the beginning of my new YouTube series. You can collect heads. I didn't even know I had that. You can collect heads of anything. Wandering travelers come, give you a head, and they can also trade you heads. And these phantoms have heads, but they're so hard to hit sometimes because they're so silly. Come here. Fight me, bro. Fight me, fight me. Fight me, fight me, fight me. This is the greatest YouTube content of all time. This is actually my second time recording a video because the first one didn't record. And I don't know, well, I do know why. And we made this karaoke machine. And it's probably a good thing it didn't save because it was the most boring video ever. But this one will be better. I promise. It will be better in every shape and way or form. I said that wrong, but who cares? So now it's time for the tour of the SMP so you understand what's going on here. We have multiple people on the server. This is where my good old chum Ashdub lives. He spends his time of his days working on his house. You might not be able to tell, but he works in his basement. He has all these villagers and they're sleeping. They're sleeping on their job. He needs to discipline them. Ooh, we're a pit. Good luck, buddy. And this is where he lives because lots of history events. This place almost blew up. And he's like, I'm gonna chill in here, baby. And yeah, this is where his furnace stuff are. And this is where he keeps all of his valuables, I think. Yes, his valuables. His pumpkins and melons. There was tunnels leading to other tunnels. Woo! I asked him to get me pig step. I will buy. I'm just so lazy. None of this armor I earned. He's keeping it. Are you kidding me? Even though he found it, he technically should keep it. But on to the tour, everyone. This is where they were going to fight Corbancho against Withers, but history. And after Corbancho came out from exile, they built the Tree of Peace. But more history to come. Who was cutting onions? I don't know. The Crying Obsidian, maybe. And this is where our old pal, Griffon, was living. He might make a YouTube series on this too. And his dogs. I think these are his dogs. Who's your owner? Who is it? I'm a monster sometimes. But yeah, Ashdub's the only one on, and we have like 7 people. You're evil. YouTube content, baby. And here's a... Get in the boat. Good. You're such a good element. He's such a good element. We're keeping that. And yeah, this is Griffon's house. He kind of moved, though. And when he moved, he kind of went like rogue. I don't even know how to describe it, because this was Windex's community house, and he decided to blow it up. He decided to blow this place up. Like, why would you blow a place up? More history to come because my place got blown up. We are very nice on the server. So this is like where... This is mainly Griffon's place. He was the first one here. First one to leave, kind of. And this was his farms. He was a rich boy. Then this is Corbancho's house. He just did this for memes. He did it for the memes, and like, that's all you really need in life. And he loves YouTube content, even when you're not recording. And out here is No Snarf's house. This abode of a peaceful, kind, law-abiding citizen. Also, if you come in here, I will kill you. Well, he isn't here, is he? So we're gonna write LOL the best we can. Now, if he knows that. How does he have an ender chest? He's so silly. But yeah, they built a wall around the neighborhood. What do you want from me, bro? Chill, bro. I'm making a YouTube video. And they made a wall, and they're like the safest people. Like, come on, be tough. This was Griffon's drug empire, but he emptied it and moved. This is the shopping district. I don't really care about it because only Ashton actually sells good things. Well, Ashdub. Yeah. Do. Now we go to the nether for the next part of the tour. The next part of the tour, indeed. Now in the nether. If you didn't could tell. So to Hedberg. This is where I live. Hedberg is the best place since Chick-fil-A. Woo. Yeah, baby, I forgot a boat. Did I forget a boat? Yeah, I forgot a boat. So now we have a 2-minute montage of Piggington running across ice. Let's go, baby. YouTube content right here. 200 likes. I'm kidding. I'm not that famous yet. That's actually not that far. Hedberg was there first, and okay, let's build close to it because we are like a good neighbor, and we stay over there. And here's some piglins. Kill them. Yes. This is where I live. This is my favorite place and where most of the history has happened. So now we're here at Hedberg. Hedberg is awesome because it's awesome. So me and Cobancho made this settlement. We started here. We started at this very spot. I'm standing. I don't know what that is, but it's there. Is there more phantoms? Holy crap! YouTube content, PvP against phantoms. So yeah, we started here. Started preparations. But I'll just give you a tour of what it is right now. Can you not? I'm trying to give a tour, and you're not being helpful. Okay. This is our old enchanting room. It doesn't work because of history, which I'll share later. Wool farm, which I hope works, but I don't really think it does anymore. But it might. I have to fix that later. Melon pumpkin farm built by the taxpayers of Windex, where we collect our melons and pumpkins for trading. And then we come over here. This is where I've been working. And literally the whole last video I was just placing dirt. I did not learn from my past self. I was just placing dirt. I was just placing it. I was just placing dirt. Like YouTube content. Like that's not YouTube content. That's just desperate for views. But here's my villager breeder. Which they go, and then I kill them. Well, I don't kill them. My zombie does. And yeah. And then they come in here, where I enslave them, but they like enslavement. Why are you turned around? Then I trade with them, because They're fun to trade with, and then I'm working on my second level. Yes. And then we also have it so you can cross your chest plate and elytra. Could you not? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go sleep. So this is where I live right now. And it's very unorganized because of history, which I'll share in a hot second. Just don't you worry, don't you worry. Everything will make sense. So I'll have to give you a tour of my house. I chose this palette. You come down here, and you have a huge sugarcane farm. It's doubled, and it goes down there, all the way down there. Here's my cow farm. It works pretty tastily. Then I have plans down here for a bee farm, because I need honeycomb. Then a potion room, because I need potions, because we might go to war, maybe. Because Corbancho loves YouTube content so much that he's willing to destroy everything for YouTube content. But anyway, this is my house. Now it's time for the history of Hedberg. I need some rockets. Please tell me I have rockets somewhere. Please tell me I have rockets somewhere. Are you kidding me? Am I missing them? I know I had rockets somewhere. We'll just walk and talk, because that's the best form. So, where shall I begin? There's a lot of history. So me, Corbancho, started this place. Windex joined as a part of a business offer, and he's like, hey, if you join my business, then you can have profit from it. Which, like, you know, kind of like is the reason why you'd start a business with someone. And I was like, sure, I love business. And then we get on. I start collecting stuff that were right here. Then one day, I was just not having it. I was very a grumpy boy. And he's like trying to trade with Griffon, and I'm like, it was sharpness 5, and I spent all one day working on it. And I'm like, I want at least 5 beehives, or a pass to his gold farm, because he has one. And the price, like, that's a terrible price now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. That day was just not good for me. And then Windex trades it for 1 beehive, and I was like, are you kidding me? So I leave him a book up here, and saying like, hey, I want to have more say in our business. Me and Corbancho feel like you're ruling Hedberg, and we don't think it's fair. So you can either leave and never return, or you can let us have part of the business. I'm like, in my head right there, I'm like, he's gonna just choose the business part because like nothing bad will happen, and we're just like saying like, hey, we want more say. Yeet. That's basically it. So then he took it the wrong way. I think he was having an off day too, and he's like, I'm done with Branson. He's been the worst business partner because I literally did nothing. So then he's just like, this place is gonna fall. Hedberg will be no more. And I'm like, bro, are you kidding? I spent all my life here. And right before that happens, I decided to go end busting because I need shulker boxes. And then I fall in the void, and I lose every important thing I had except for my netherite axe. And I come back to having Hedberg starting to be destroyed. And I had to get off for the day because I had plans for that day. And I just came back, and Hedberg was in ruin. Everything I had was gone. And I like get mad at Windex, and then I just ask him, I'm like, I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. I'm just don't know if I'll play this world anymore because everything I worked towards is gone. So then the next day, I didn't like Windex just randomly discords me at like 6 or 7 p.m. saying I felt bad, so I rebuilt Hedberg, and like everything I had worked for, he took the time and like rebuilt it. And then he's like, I don't want you to leave the world. I want this world to be fun. So I'm sorry. So he gives me villagers, he gives me this armor except for the elytra. I bought the elytra from Ashdub. So I'm like, oh wow, that was so nice of him. So Windex and Corbancho both left, so I'm living here alone. Like sometimes people will come visit me, but most of the time it's just me, myself, Hedberg, and everything I build. And I'm still not done with the tour. I forgot about a big section of Hedberg, I forgot to say. And I'm planning to make it look like a village. It does not look like much right now, I gotta say. But right here is a great example of silk touch spawners. I got 3 cave spawners in there for cave spiders, not cave spawners. Where you go, and you just kill spiders. And then you're like, hey, I want to store them in a chest, because chests are the best place to store stuff. This is the outcome of it so far. I had more, but it kind of got blown up. This is Rabbit Man's house. I forgot to mention him. He lives here. He doesn't come on that much, but Windex, that's Windex's little brother. And over there is a failed villager breeder, but we don't need to go over there because of boringness. And what is this? Huh? Is this Rabbit Man's? Let's just take a quick gander. Huh? I might not be able to get back up. That was a very good waste of time, everybody. Woo! I love YouTube content. Going down holes. Oh wow. There's more. So someone's been down here. Oh! You wanna come at me, sister or mister? Die. Free bones. The elytra sometimes is a pain. So yeah, this is probably where we're going to end off the video. Today was just a history lesson on the Windex SMP. And if you really want to have more videos, we're planning a festival tomorrow. And I think that would be great YouTube content. And, you know, I might sing some karaoke. And if you want to see that, please make sure to press the subscribe and like button and comment if you want to see that. Or just press the like button. But comment if you like the video anyway. Just comment. Woo! And today was a good day for YouTube. Because it's almost my 1-year anniversary of having YouTube. I don't know the day, so it could even be today. Thank you for 1 year and 21 subscribers. Want to say bye to YouTube? Let's see if he answers. Yay! But thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you don't like me, then subscribe. If you do like me, then subscribe to subscribe. Because I know that you like me if you subscribe. And you like my content. And you wish I could be famous, just like Technoblade, Dream, and Mr. Beast. Bye now.